Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another exciting installment from Pure Oils. This presentation is going to be the introductory to essential oils, which is basically a follow-on or based on the local empowerment kit, which is available in Australia. I've made a link available to the local empowerment kit sheet in the comments of this YouTube video, and it'll also pop up throughout this video too. For most of this presentation, you'll see a PowerPoint presentation which we use to present our introductory course to our information session people that are interested, where we host classes, etc., from home and also from their home. If you'd like a copy of this, please get in contact with me. You can email me at byron@pureoils.com.au. I hope you enjoy the presentation. Let's begin. So I wanted to start the presentation by telling you guys how we run this presentation based on the local empowerment kit sheet. So this presentation it follows the sheet through and through, and we give the sheet out to everybody. So it might be an idea, if you do watch this presentation and it's the first time that you've seen the presentation and it's your first presentation about the doTERRA oils, it might be worthwhile either having this sheet in front of you on the screen or printed out. What we usually do is we get people to write down their top 3 health challenges or needs for their family, and then we address these at the end of the presentation. We also hand out a price sheet along with this information sheet that we've made available. Firstly, so we can be upfront and honest about the prices, and also so you can use that price sheet as a bit of a tick list to mark off some oils that you might be interested as we go through this presentation on some of the uses that would interest you and assist you. So I'm going to start this presentation firstly by telling you a little bit why my wife and I choose to share doTERRA. So there are 3 lovely action shots of my wife there, Renee. She suffered from irritable bowel syndrome for 6 years after doing an exchange program in Thailand, and she contracted parasites. And she went through a whole series of tests and taking medicines that just were to no avail. And it was only after we came across the doTERRA essential oils that we actually found something that worked to assist in combating the symptoms that she had from irritable bowel syndrome. So the nausea, the stomach cramps, the lack of energy, and that essential oil was actually peppermint. So when she started using peppermint, she was able to stop taking buscopan forte and Panadol and a lot of other synthetic drugs that she was taking at the time, and replace it with something that was completely natural without any side effects. And she was getting results as well, and it was addressing the root cause. From there, she went on to use Digestion, which is an amazing blend that doTERRA does that calms the stomach. Has peppermint in it, but it also has fennel, ginger, caraway seed, and a bunch of other stomach calming oils mixed into that blend. So that is why we choose to share doTERRA and have chosen to start sharing that with the world, because we can see the benefits that these oils have given us, and we want to show others how there is natural products out there that really work, and we want to bring that to you. So I wanted to start off from the very beginning, since this is an introductory presentation, about what essential oils are. So they're the pure extracts from the plants. They're nature's defense mechanisms against fungus and virus, etc., that they might come into contact with when they're in the wild or just in your garden. But they're very highly concentrated and powerful. They're steam distilled or they're cold pressed. They're also very safe and affordable too. To give you an idea of how strong and acute these essential oils are, 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So if you're having a bit of a stomach ache, you can sit down and you can drink 28 cups of peppermint tea, or you can have 1 drop of peppermint essential oil. I think I know which option I would choose. And as well as being highly effective and just so easy to use, 1 drop instead of 28 drops of 28 cups of peppermint tea. They also work in symbiont with our traditional medicine. So it's nature's solutions that provide us an effective approach to combating those health concerns that we have. But they also complement traditional therapies. It's very rare that there's any contraindications to using the essential oils along with mainstream medical solutions that doctors prescribe. For example, some people say grapefruit. Oh, grapefruit, I can't take that warfarin because grapefruit thins the blood and it's a contraindication to warfarin. The answer to that would be no, there is no contraindication. Grapefruit essential oil is actually extracted from the rind and not the fruit, and therefore has a different effect to the grapefruit fruit itself. So there is no contraindications, and it is safe to use them at the same time as your mainstream medical drugs. And hopefully you can wean yourself off of those drugs, because all they do is disguise the symptoms and more often than not, cause side effects as well. Not only that, is the essential oils just a perfect addition to your daily health regime. So they're largely designed to be proactive about your health. Yes, they can be used for health concerns, but they can also be used to complement your already healthy lifestyle. So you might be asking, why doTERRA over other essential oils? I come into contact with an essential oil at GoLo or at the health food store, and they seem a bit cheaper than the doTERRA essential oils. Why can't I just use that the same way? And the answer to that is because doTERRA's essential oils are 100% pure. They're the highest quality essential oils available on the market. They're medicinal grade. They're therapeutic grade. They undergo a series of 6 tests now. doTERRA has actually just released a new test to their CPTG, or Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade essential oil testing, which undergoes all of these tests to ensure that they're 100% pure. There's no synthetic fillers. There's no pesticides, no chemicals. Quite often we get asked, are these organic essential oils? There's a lot of buzz going on about organic, or people that are conscious of their health and eating organically, which is great to hear and see. Are these essential oils organic grade? They're actually better than organic. They're 100% pure. They've been tested and they're guaranteed to not have anything but the essence of the plant that is being extracted in these essential oils. And because of that, we can use these essential oils in ways that you may have not heard of before. These include using them internally, so dropping them into the mouth, and also topically as well. This quite often surprises many people. So, why are the doTERRA essential oils so effective? And it's because they work in synergy with our cells. They can penetrate the cell membrane, and they can actually work in synergy with our cells rather than destroying cells. They can go into the cell wall and pick up virus, neutralize virus without damaging cells, and also neutralize bacteria or other threats outside of cells in our bodies. And it just makes sense. We come from the earth. The essential oils come from the earth, so why wouldn't they just work perfectly together? And like I was mentioning just before, the essential oils have three major uses. These three major uses, I'm going to start with aromatically, because this is one that most people are familiar with. And it can be as simple as just taking the lid off. Take the lid off and smell from the bottle. Put a drop in your hands, rub your hands together, bring your hands or your palms up to your nose and smell the aroma. It'll immediately just start affecting your mood. Even more effective is using a diffuser, and doTERRA do some fantastic diffusers. This diffuser that you see on the screen at the present is the petal diffuser that's available in an enrollment kit, the Home Essentials, through the Australian ordering system. And doTERRA has also released just recently a essential oil diffuser that doesn't require water, where the bottle just bolts straight onto the back of it. That's called the Cloud, and that's really exciting. That's actually going to be available in Australia in October, so really looking forward to that one. As well, with using the diffuser or just using them aromatically, it's going to open the airways. It's going to kill any threats in your environment. So it'll land on bench tops and kill any virus and bacteria. But you can also use it on your bedside. This is one of the ones or the uses that I've found most effective. When I first started with the essential oils, Renee, yes, she was the one who introduced us to the essential oils because of her irritable bowel syndrome. But I was suffering from insomnia, stress, anxiety, and I used a diffuser on the bedside and diffused a lavender blend called Serenity or Lavender Peace. And that largely assisted me in gaining better sleep or aiding sleep disorders. So that was largely beneficial, and I always recommend using the diffuser on the bedside. Also good for kids. Wouldn't go for the Serenity. Lavender diffuser can be used as a nightlight too, so really cool. The second, and also the start of the unfamiliar uses for essential oils, is using them topically. So applying them to the affected area. If we have a stomach ache, we can put it on our stomach. If we have a sore knee, then we can put them on our knee. If we have a headache, then we can apply to our temples or the back of our neck. One of the most effective areas and safest areas as well to apply the essential oils is actually on the base of your feet. Reason being is the skin on the feet is quite tough. It's also quite thick as well, so it allows the oils to enter the bloodstream nice and slowly, released over a period of time. So excellent place to put the oils for children especially. Also on the back of the neck, the blend that I mentioned just before, Serenity, I always put that on the back of my neck before I go to bed. Sometimes vetiver as well, if I've been on the computer a little bit too late and the mind's a bit busy and active. That's a great way to just ground ourselves, slow our mental activity down, and get a good night's rest. Also, if you're applying the essential oils topically for infants and children, there's a dilution guide there. 1 drop to 1 tablespoon for infants and 1 drop to 1 teaspoon for children. And also diluting for sensitive skin. So an adult, they can probably go for a dilution rate of 1 to 5. So 1 drop of essential oil for a hot oil like oregano to 5 drops of fractionated coconut oil. We do still want the essential oils to be effective, and if we dilute them too much, then we won't get the full benefits. Children and infants, on the other hand, they're so fresh, and they they respond to the essential oils so well, we don't really need to worry so much about that dilution rate in comparison to adults. So if we move on to the next method of using the oils, which a lot of people are always surprised that are new to essential oils and doTERRA essential oils, is using the essential oils internally. So we can use them internally in a gel cap, in a pre-made vegetable cap, which doTERRA sell. We can also take them directly as well in a glass of water or just straight in your mouth. Even using a carrier like honey or almond milk is also a really good method to take them. doTERRA actually make pre-made gel capsules that you can buy in a couple of the products. Digest Zen, the one that I mentioned earlier that Renee used for her irritable bowel syndrome, comes in a convenient gel cap where it will go straight to your stomach, release and calm and aid digestion. So really good for targeting internal digestion issues, those gel caps, and also addressing other concerns like candida or a detox. A veggie cap or a gel cap are really effective too. So this slide that and this really resonates well with me and Renee. I'm a personal trainer. I'm also a yogi, so I can understand that there's no miracle in life where there's one answer for everything, right? We need to learn to balance everything, and this pyramid, it represents where we need to focus our energies and how we need to evenly distribute them to maintain a healthy lifestyle or a proactive healthy lifestyle. So obviously up the top there, we've got proactive medical care and informed self-care. These days, I'm happy to say that it's becoming a lot more common that people actually are more proactive about getting educated about their health and being proactive about it too. So they're getting more knowledge about how to do the daily habits to make sure they're less likely to get sick and prevent chronic diseases in the long term. So they're looking at drinking a glass of water with lemon essential oil in it every morning when they wake up. They're also applying some balance to the base of their feet to manage their emotions. They're also taking a lifelong vitality, so they're being proactive about it. We're not being reactive, we're being proactive, as well as doing those steps at the top of the pyramid there in the healthcare. There's also lifestyle, and this is what I really like about doTERRA's wellness philosophy. I think it's so realistic. There's other things that we're responsible for. We need to reduce our toxic load, get rid of chemicals in the home, look at the deodorants that we're using, look for alternatives. Rest and managing stress, huge one there, huge killer. Don't kill yourself with stress. Put some Balance Essential Oil on and chill out. You're doing a world of good for your health there. Exercise, obviously, we need to get the body moving. It's so important that we move. We get that cardiovascular system going, blood pumping through the body. We need that to remain healthy. And eating right, of course. What we absorb is what we are. We're composed of 70 trillion cells, which of 10 to 15 million are replaced every single day. And those cells are representation of what we absorb in our diet, what we think, everything. Eating right, doing all those things is also important as using the doTERRA essential oils. So I want to go through a couple of essential oils here. I'm going to go through 11 essential oils, which actually come in the Family Physician Kit, or the Essential Collection as it's known in Australia. And there's over 150 uses for these 11 essential oils. that we're going to talk about. There's a guide that I have on this. I'll also make it available in the comments and on this hangout session when it goes to YouTube. So peppermint, one of my favorites to get me motivated for the day. If I'm going to go for a workout, go for a run, if I'm feeling a little bit tired, I either smell or drop a bit of peppermint into my mouth. I actually had lemon as well before, and lemon is elevating, but peppermint, it increases your alertness, great for long drives, and it's also good for stomach discomfort, respiratory issues, clearing airways, good for headaches, sore, tired muscles and joints as well. So you can apply this one topically, take it internally, and use it aromatically too. Lavender. So lavender is everything calming. It's great for skin burns. I pulled a tray out of the oven last night and I got a bit of a blister, and I put lavender straight onto it, and the pain was just gone straight away, and the blister also decreased in size. So it was helping my skin recover faster. And I've also used lavender for promoting a restful sleep as well. Quite often we have people approach us and they want lavender to put on their pillow to aid with sleep. And I say to them, or they want to use it in an oil burner. I say, okay, have you tried using a diffuser, or have you tried to actually take the lavender internally? Put a drop of lavender in my mouth if I feel really wired and find it hard to relax and get to sleep. One drop of lavender in the mouth. It's also quite nice in a warm almond milk as well, which also aids with sleep too. And along with that, the calming, it eases muscle tension as well. Now, frankincense, the miracle oil. So frankincense was a gift to baby Jesus, as you guys know that went to Sunday school and go to church. And the three wise men were actually quite smart guys. They call them three wise men for a reason, because they're onto something good. It is the miracle oil. There's a saying that goes, if in doubt, use frankincense. It promotes cellular health, so it aids in the apoptosis and mitosis, cell renewal and regeneration process. You can take this daily under the tongue, just a drop under the tongue, just to promote health. It also boosts your immune system and mood as well. Great for depression. It actually oxygenates the brain with its sequoceptines, which is a constituent in the frankincense. So really good for any mental or brain functions that you're looking at addressing. It also promotes a feeling of peace and relaxation as well. I put it on my temples every day, and as I'm going about my day, I get these wafts of frankincense coming into my field of smell, and it's just so relaxing. And people also benefit from it around me as well. They say, what is that smell? It smells beautiful, it's so relaxing. And it's me, so that's pretty cool. Melaleuca. So this is everything cleansing, also good for boosting the immune system, great for cold sores as well, skin imperfections like pimples. It helps purify and freshen the air too, if it's that time of year when there's the usual seasonal threats around. You can diffuse this. This is also in a blend that I'm going to talk about in a minute called On Guard. And it's also really good for immune function as well. So Melaleuca. Oregano, this is nature's antibiotic. So if you're experiencing those seasonal threats or you need a bit of a boost in immunity, can also be good for autoimmune disorders as well, or it just has immune enhancing benefits. So the way, you can use this is by either applying it topically to the bottoms of your feet, or taking it in a veggie cap. Never apply it topically if you have sensitive skin or anywhere but the bottoms of your feet. It's a very, very hot oil. Don't just go splashing it around. Quite often we have people say, oh, I put that oregano in my mouth and I burnt my head off, and I don't want people to have a bad experience. It's kind of a bit of initiation to use oregano and call yourself an essential oil user. But just be careful. It's a very hot oil. It will burn. But just an amazing benefits in using the oregano for boosting the immune system and addressing any seasonal threats. Also good for healthy digestion. Detoxification as well, great for a candida cleanse. You can make up a candida cleanse with oregano, lemongrass, and clove. doTERRA also do a pre-made gel cap called GX Assist, which is really nice and convenient. It's a 10-day cleanse. You take that for 10 days, 1 through 3 times a day. With meals, and then followed by 5 days of a good probiotic, which doTERRA also do, called PB Assist. So moving on to lemon now. So lemon, as I have a sip of my lemon water, lemon is really cleansing. So not only is it cleansing to our bench tops and is good to go in a spray bottle along with some purified water for cleaning the benches or getting off sticky items. It also cleanses the body as well. So great to have in water. I have this every single day. So I put 5 drops of lemon in a big glass of water and I drink that. It alkalizes my body. It gets the digestive system moving. But also promotes a positive mood, and it can regulate blood pressure too. So really good for internal health, lemon, and digestion as well. I've actually recently had somebody who was having heartburn or indigestion issues, and it just would not go away. So I said, okay, let's give you a nice cleaner, because they bought a spray bottle, and let's also look at addressing your indigestion issues too. They used the lemon in water for a month. They came back and they bought a kit straight away because they had an experience with the oils. They knew they worked, and they were just ready to start getting rid of anything unnatural in their life, and start using these essential oils. Deep Blue, or Ice Blue as it's known in Australia. So this is a blend that's made up of some amazing essential oils, and you either love or hate the smell of this essential oil blend. It's kind of like your deep heat type smell with the camphor, but in the essential oil itself, in comparison to using goanna, it absorbs into the skin so quickly, so effectively, because they're highly volatile. They absorb. When we say oils, don't think greasy, thick oils. These oils are very highly volatile, and they soak into your skin straight away. You're not going to walk around looking like a big oily grease ball. You don't even see them within a minute of applying them to your skin. So the Deep Blue, it not only is a natural analgesic and an anti-inflammatory, but it'll also address the root cause of the pain in your muscles and joints as well. It will aid with the repair of muscle and joint tissue. So really cool, and I love that essential oil blend because I do a lot of running and sports. Being a personal trainer and just loving sports and health, I can train a lot harder when I use the Deep Blue. I'll go for a 15K run, put some Deep Blue on. Next day, I'm ready to go again. Breathe. So this is great for you people that suffer from respiratory issues. but it also is good for sinus as well, because it cleans your airways and aids with breathing. It's also great for hay fever or seasonal threats, and it also provide a bit of mental clarity too, because it has the peppermint and those really elevating essential oils in there too. You can apply it topically, put it on your chest instead of putting the petroleum jelly products that we're more familiar with. Breathe directly onto your chest. That'll absorb straight into your lungs and open your lungs up and aid with those respiratory issues. Also can be used on the bottoms of your feet as well. I've had people that have suffered from respiratory or asthma issues put the breathe on at the bottoms of their feet before they go to bed. And also people use it in a diffuser as well. And I've also had people that have combated snoring issues too with the breathe, that has actually improved the situation by using breathe essential oil. So really cool. So Slim and Sassy is actually an oil that it comes in the kit as a bonus. When you buy the Essential Collection, it's the only 15 ml bottle that you get, but it's a metabolic blend. It's not a dietary product. It aids in with your metabolism. So it suppresses your appetite, curbs sugar cravings. It also breaks down fat lipids as well, so it can be applied topically. There's actually a workout routine where that involves using wraps, which you may have seen on YouTube and the internet, where people they apply a product and then they wrap themselves with Glad wrap. This routine that I'm talking about actually use a neoprene or wetsuit material type wrap that's for your thighs or your problem areas, but you put on the Slim and Sassy before you put it on, and that actively burns away those fat lipids in those problem areas. It also is really good for regulating your blood sugar level too. So if you've had a bit of a sugar gorging, like you've been to the Cheesecake Factory in America, like ourselves recently, and you just couldn't resist the Oreo cheesecake, and you feel like you're having a bit of a sugar down, and you need to, regulate your blood sugar levels. Slim and Sassy is great for that. It also boosts your mood too. I've had people use this, not change anything in their lifestyle, but use 3 to 5 drops and 3 to 5 glasses of water of Slim and Sassy on a daily basis, and they've lost 4 kilos over 2 weeks. So really cool essential oil. Renee and I actually used that a fair bit when we were in Europe, because we were just eating our way across Europe. So yeah, really good product, that one. Digest Zen. So this is one that I was referring to earlier about with Renee and her irritable bowel syndrome. So aids in the digestion of food, as well as easing any stomach discomfort. Apply it topically on your stomach. Also, you can take it internally. Depends. If you don't like the taste, apply it topically. You will still get the effect. I'd love to see the look on people's faces when they use Digest Zen for the first time. They apply it to their stomach. It actually penetrates through the stomach lining into the stomach wall, and they have this sense of ease in their stomach, and the look on their face is like, oh my gosh, this works. It's amazing. So cool. Really satisfying when you see people have that first experience. It can also be used for motion sickness and nausea as well. On Guard. So this is an amazing blend that doTERRA do. Major ingredient there is wild orange. Also has the clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus that we mentioned earlier, and rosemary as well. So this is all about boosting your immune system, and also will combat seasonal threats and environmental threats as well. So great for a cleaner mixed with lemon, put for some purified water in a glass bottle, sprayed on bench tops. It'll kill any threats from your bench tops, and you can also kill the threats inside of your body too. So you can use it internally, put a drop underneath your mouth if you're feeling game. It is quite spicy with that clove and cinnamon in there. Really elevating too. My father-in-law actually loves to use On Guard before he goes to the gym because it just gives him that kick that he needs before he goes down and starts pumping the iron. So a fantastic oil. I can't say enough good stuff about On Guard. There's actually a really good blog post about On Guard on our website, www.pureoils.com.au, about how On Guard has helped one of the families that use the essential oils, and in the past have constantly been succumbed to the usual seasonal threats over the winter period. Since using On Guard, no problems at all. So really cool. Highly recommend this for the family home. For the children, bottoms of the feet is fine, and also for those adults that don't really like their spices, bottoms of the feet too. doTERRA also does a gel cap for the On Guard as well. So you could make a veggie cap up, or you could just get the On Guard gel caps too. A lot more convenient and really effective too when taken internally. So that is all the essential oils that are in the Essential Collection Kit and the Home Essentials Kit, which both are very good value and available for people that are interested in being proactive about their health, clearing out all of the synthetic drugs in their home, getting a natural product that works. It addresses the root cause. There is no side effects, and they're looking to reduce their toxic load. They're being proactive about their health, and they're watching this video because they care about their health. They're learning, and that's what like I said before, I'm just so impressed with how many people are actually open to learning about these things, because people want to be healthy. They want to live to a ripe old age and be able to play with their children and not suffer from chronic diseases. So to get these oils, the best or most intelligent way to get these essential oils is with a wholesale account. I'm going to place a link on this video once it's published to YouTube that you can click to enroll for a wholesale account and get 25% off all the retail prices. So that's exactly the same price that we pay for our essential oils. And you can also shop online from the comfort of your home. You can shop in your pajamas or whatever you choose to wear at whatever hour of the day, and they get shipped to your home. And not only that, is you get the option to do doTERRA's loyalty rewards program. And this is actually the smartest way to get your oils, because when you're in the loyalty rewards program, you get points, you accumulate points, and you get free product. And you can use those points to claim or to buy whatever product you want. And there's also the option of sharing the products, earning commission, etc. I'm not going to go into any of that. This is an introductory video. There's no obligation as well to share the product. With a wholesale account, you don't have to make minimum orders or do the loyalty rewards program with the monthly order. You can just have a wholesale account and just order when it suits you, or just get the enrollment kit and see how you go. No obligations to share or place monthly orders at all. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about was doTERRA's Lifelong Vitality Pack. So this pack is largely beneficial to managing Renee's irritable bowel syndrome as well, and just restoring that internal health and reducing the inflammation that she had from the chronic disease over a long period of time. And that came in the form of alpha CRS, which contains those fantastic ingredients that we know of today: turmeric, which is a natural anti-inflammatory agent. It also promotes cellular health and energy as well. So it's improving the way that our cells function. our little energy factories in our cells called mitochondria, they're producing less intrinsically formed free radicals when we take the alpha CRS. That's a proprietary blend that's only available through doTERRA. You can buy it singly. It's better off buying it in the pack because it's the same price as buying it singly as buying the whole pack. So get the whole pack. Don't just buy the single alpha CRS. The omega blend. So we all know about our omegas, good for brain, joint function, also getting a good dosage of the right lipids that or fat lipids that we need in our body to function correctly, and our everyday multivitamins too. So our essential vitamins and minerals that we may miss out on in our day-to-day diet, especially if you go to Europe and do as we do and indulge in a bit of unhealthy food from time to time, which we need to do. We don't expect you to eat broccoli and kale salads for the rest of your life. And one thing I did miss about the omega blend is it actually contains essential oils. So it has the frankincense and wild orange and lemongrass, I believe, in that is essential oil blend. It's frankincense, thyme, cumin, wild orange, peppermint, ginger, caraway, and German chamomile in that omega blend. So you're getting a whole bunch of the CPTG doTERRA essential oils in that omega blend at the same time as getting your essential fatty acids. So really good blend there. And you can also get this. I know the conversion rate isn't the best for Australians at the moment. This product is actually only available from America through the American ordering system in American dollars. But what you can do is if you do the loyalty rewards program, you can accumulate points and then place an order with points to get the lifelong vitality pack. It's 158 points to get the lifelong vitality pack. And that's quite easily accumulated if you start on a lifelong vitality, if you start on the loyalty rewards program with a 10% discount to start with, so 10% points redeemed to you. I'm not going to go into that into great detail, but you can get it for free with points when you accumulate them through the loyalty rewards program. So to finish off this presentation, here's a little picture of Renee and I. We're out in nature as we love to do, but we also love to help people be proactive about their health. So I want to open up this this presentation to a bit of Q&A. To anybody that has any questions, they can actually send us an email on to info@pureoils.com.au. They can also contact us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/pureoilsoz. And just going to our website, there's so many ways to contact us. We're way too contactable, which is fine. We like to help, like I said. So please reach out to us and ask us questions and get on top of your health today. We want the world to be a healthier place. We don't want people to suffer. So it's been great spending this time with you guys. And I hope that if you have any questions that you get in contact with us, and I hope you've gotten something out of this this presentation. You've learned something and you can take something away, and I hope you have a happy and healthy day today and the rest of your life. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.